Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the shoe for the week. Of course, we're going to go into sats for profit and take a look at what we have here. A couple from 1212 here, Commerce Casino, from CT70. Quite a few he's entered, actually. Let's go ahead and take a look at his last one here. From Commerce Casino. Looks like it was played on December 12th. All right, so it looks like he played about 55 hands. Looks like not a bad OTB4L shoe. Let's go ahead and take a look at it with OTB4L. That's opposite time before last. You know, of course, you know when you're playing OTB4L, no matter what betting scheme, the easiest way to remember how to play OTB4L is after an opposite, the bet is going to be repeat, and after a repeat, the bet is going to be opposite. So, but let's go ahead and play it OTB4L here and see how it plays. Yeah, you're going to win 37 units. Pretty much at a glance with OTB4L. Let me pull it up here. And of course, it's after the fact. But if there's no 5 in a row, you're not going to lose a progression. With a 3-bet progression, you just won't lose. Again, the bets are always after. You can't play the first hand, obviously, but you bet opposite the time before last. So after a repeat here, after an opposite, you bet repeat. After a repeat, you bet opposite. So here's the bet opposite. Here's the bet opposite, and then bet opposite again, which catch the third bet of the progression. Then you bet come up one. This is up one, down one. You bet 3. Then it comes down to 2, which we lost. Then you go back up to 3. Of course, you're going to go ahead after an opposite here. You bet repeat. Okay, here's a repeat, so you're going to bet opposite. So that's the way you play OTB4L. A good game for OTB4L. Looks like the count, the OR count, pretty much at a high. Probably stayed right around 1, 2, 3. I don't think it went to 4. No. Here one time, yes. I'm sorry. So it stayed within the realm of normalcy. Probably a shortage of ones. What about banker player disparity? A little bit favor on the banker side there, with a 5 more wins on the banker side than the player side, but still OTB4L came through. Of course, 2s are pretty strong here. 2-to-1 statistically over 1s at a SAP count of 8 and 16. 16 2s and 3s very high. Ended up 24-20 with a modified SAP count of 2s counting 2. So that means 2s count. If we had a count of 24 with our 2s here, that means we had 12 of them. Of course, 1s count 1. So 10 singles, 12 2 in a rows. And if we take a look at 3 in a rows, counting 4, we had 5 of them, and then of course 1 4 in a row with a count of 4. Kind of a nice thing there. So OTB4L did pretty good. If we play something else, I don't know, we take a look at some other time before last, see how that would have fared. Here we were up 37 units with up 1 down 1. Time before last, yeah, we got murdered up 1 down 1. Obviously, the 2 in a rows will kill time before last every time. You certainly want to get caught betting time before last 2 in a row, because it's going to lose to every 2 in a row. Take a look at maybe one more. Let's take a look at 2-2-1 repeats and see if any up as you win strategies, how they would have fared out. Yeah, minus 54. Again, the 2 in a rows are bad for 2-2-1. Especially repeats. So again, you have to be careful what you're playing when you're trying to pick things. Maybe one more. Let's take a look at System 40 Mode 3. Probably wouldn't have done too bad. Yeah, 15 units. Obviously, no. It's going to lose to the first 4 in a row, but then after that, there were no more 4 in a rows. So the 2 and the 3 in a rows, it won't beat them significantly, but it will beat them. So up 15. Actually, not a bad shoe. Looks like you caught a 1 here. The zigzag run there a little bit too. So, and again, your highest bet would have been 3, and you lost the first progression. So you were at -6, struggling to get your way back. But then once you got a zigzag run and no more 4 in a row, you're just going to either break even catching a 3 bet without the vig, or go ahead and pull ahead a little bit at a time with the score. So it went up. Not too bad from S40 mode 3. See how mode 1 would have done, just out of curiosity, which is, you bet repeat after losing 1 opposite. Yeah, -34, because there weren't a lot of 1 in a row, so you're going to get murdered with that. So. Okay, so it looks like the best way to play 2 and 3 in a row, as you know, is going to be OTB4L. You're not going to lose a progression if you bet OTB4L. Again, probably the best way to play this shoe. How would you determine that at first? Gee whiz, if you waited 10 hands, or 12 hands, you could probably come in here with some good indications that, well, here's a 4 in a row, here's a 2 in a row, here's a 2 in a row. Maybe only 1 or 2 opposites. Then maybe a good time to say, let me try OTB4L with the two in a rows. Was that enough information? I probably wouldn't have started that early. Probably would have waited till it got through the first column and then picked it up before you could actually say when to make the choice. So there you go. The OTB4L, again, a good standard base system to start off with playing Baccarat. Check it out on our forum. I wanted to turn you on to some stuff in the forum here that we're talking about in the private premium members only. Take a second to show you. We have some interesting stuff going on with VinSap. One of our players developed a really interesting way. It's getting rave reviews in the private forum. A real hot topic now. We call it VinSap. Using the sap count, we went ahead and altered the sap count a little bit, and it go ahead and gives you a way to predict. We're actually looking for things that are to occur. Look for things that happen in pretty much every shoe and bet that they'll continue to happen. It's a great system. Hey, you can join us in the private forum and get this approach. Many professional players are playing it now. Don't miss out. It has about an 83% shoe win rate. We're getting great results for it and great reviews. So I did want to go ahead and let you take a look at that. Again, how do you join if you're not a member? You just simply come here and click on register. I'll show you how to do it. If I sign out, you just want to go to Beat the Casino, existing user, or sign in or sign up. You go ahead, sign in, and put in your information, and away you go. If you are, once you are a member, if you go ahead and sign in, you want to join our forum as a regular member, all you do is come right here and click Purchase Premium Subscription, and you'll have access to everything we have. So I hope you like it. We're also doing a play session I wanted to show you here on a, if I can get to the calendar, we're going to be at the Sands in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. A couple of our players, Vince, who made VinSap way too fast, one of our primary players, great player, high stakes player, myself, and I'm not sure if CT70 is coming or not, but we'll be there. Look for us, and maybe a couple other players will show up. You want to come up and talk to us and play with us, please do. Please join the forum first so that we know we remember and not someone else. So if you want to play with us, we'll be happy to play with you and show you our methods and whatnot, and let you know that we're real players. So until next time, hope to see you again. Okay, hey, I'm here with Jeremiah, one of our top players from BeatTheCasino.com. Jeremiah, did you have a good time playing tonight?
Had a great time.
Did you win some money?
I won a lot of money.
All right, would you tell anyone to join?
If you are not a member, you have got to join up. It is the best out there.
All right, man. Well, thanks a lot for coming. I'll see you next time.
See you next time.
All right.
Take care.
Bye-bye.